Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Planet Crafter Toxicity. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. As you can see, this water is now pure. I actually moved the two purifiers back to the lake behind us back there. I did get a little bit of cleaning up done back there, although by that big thing there, that big whatever it is, growth, it's still toxic and I can't find any more goo, so I don't know what the problem is there. Other than that, I got our tier 3 plant, what are these called, veggie tubes, moved over here. Oxygen would be nice. Yeah, I get that, Growler. And I got 4 additional drills going over here. I did not move the other ones. I just built some new ones here. Really doesn't matter. I can just take them out later. I don't know why I was thinking I needed to move stuff, but you know how it is. Sometimes you get ideas in your head and they're stupid. You say so, Growler. Let's see. Yeah, right there. And some of this. I just picked up a few things. The big thing was that I found some more aluminum. I was very pleased about that. Yeah, that goes in there. I ended up having to make a bunch more. Oh, I put some more rockets up too. And as a result, there we go. As a result, I had to make more uranium rods, a lot more uranium rods, because our boxes were full and I kept picking up more uranium. Sort of the same thing with iridium, but not nearly as much iridium. Because I've had use for iridium making explosive powder and stuff. All right, so some big things. First off, we got our tier 1 flower growers. So I want to get the veggie tubes removed and flower growers put in. I'm going to take these out too. So they're really not necessary once you have flower growers. And we also got our tier 2 biodomes, which I want to get them set up and going up here. So first things first, I want to look here real quick. We got some tier 3 stuff too for this, but I really can't afford to put any of it out right now. 120 energy, 253 energy. I do not have that sort of power, although we did get the optimizer, so I can put an optimizer over with the energy stuff. All right, so this here, and that's going to take, if I put 2 of those out, that's going to be 4 fertilizer. We've got a fair amount. Let's get the flower growers going first. So let's put 6 of those out. I don't have 6 golden flowers, but we can get 6 of them out. That's going to be a lot of water. That's 18 water. Oh my god. Let's start by getting 3 out. How's that? Let's grab this. And there we go. That's enough for 3. 3, and I think that's magnesium. Yeah, there we go. And the last but not least, our fertilizer. Okay, I tried to get some fertilizer made and prep for this episode, so that's why there's no algae over there ready to go. Okay, so let's see. I didn't quite get these centered here. And I suppose we're going to put our vehicle here. I don't really want them centered. Let's put them over here. Let's put them off from this. So put one right there. Now let's see. Look straight north here, or at least as north as I can get. And then we'll do that, which probably did not line up right, but what am I going to do? Oh, that's right. We only had the stuff for 3. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff and then get the materials for the next flower grower. Okay, I got the golden flowers in there. I actually never upgraded the other flowers in those, so I grabbed some Tusca plants out of storage. Oops. Oh, I'm short of water. How did I end up short of water? Because you forgot to get extra water. Oh, okay. I thought I had. We'll go from this end here. Try to line this up reasonably well. Why does it matter? I suppose it really doesn't, Growler. I'm just sort of obsessive about that stuff sometimes. Yeah, this is really not lined up. I'm going to try to ignore it. It'll probably drive me insane, and I'll fix it later. Okay, so now we've got that going. I'll take this out, and I'm going to actually take the tier 1 dome out for right now because I want to redo how I've got the upstairs, and we got the staircase. So I'm going to get a staircase in too. So let me get the materials for all of that stuff. Oh, I had upgraded these. I didn't think I had. I thought they still had Nulna plants in them. All right, let's see if we can get this staircase in. But there it is. There we go. Perfect. I like the new arrows they've put in. Those are very handy. And I can get rid of this now. Okay, and this I'm getting rid of. Oh, you know what? I should... I'm going to stop here for a moment. I want to go ahead and get... the rest of the storage area done. So let's go ahead. I think actually I have all of that stuff. I think I had just enough room to do that. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, cool. I was not sure that was going to work. Oh, yeah, that's right. Right there. Okay, so we've got those. So I do need to go ahead and get some of this other stuff in too. Actually, you know what? I have the pieces for it. I don't need to... I already grabbed all of this stuff. That's not the direction I want. I like having this sort of facing the way it should. I think that I'm going to leave the other way. This is just going to... The stairs are a little bit different. I'm not interrupting the other lines with this stuff. We're not going to have stairs here, but I am going to put in some of the rooms going around here. All right, I got some of those in. I didn't put all of them in because I don't want to use up all my materials. Let's see. Actually, I need this to go here. I think I want it rotated. No, I didn't want it rotated. You know, let's put the door back in here. I'm forgetting why I'm doing this. Forgetting where I wanted to put stuff. Okay, so this is right here. Okay. And I am hoping this is going to work. We're going to do this side first. And I've got to do this inside so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Rotate. Okay, that worked. So, no, let's go this way. Okay. And we're going to come out here so I can see. Yeah, we should have an extra room there. But that's too far that direction. Well, we're going to see if it works. I don't think it's going to come out quite as nice as I was wanting. I've tried to just make it look nicer up there is all I'm trying to do. Let's, what do we need for our new domes? We need 2 bacteria. Nope. Wrong thing. We're going to need... Is that 2? Yeah, 2 fertilizer. Oops. I don't like seeing the back of those, but I'm not sure what to do about it at the moment. I did put in some miners over in the old area for these guys, so that we would be able to get some more, because Like I said, we are definitely going to be needing more in the near future. I'm going to drink this water since the other water is what I'm shy on at the moment. Okay, let's see if I can do this. All right, I'm still going to put in those pieces for that corner there. I just don't have them at the moment. Okay, it fits at least. I mean, this needs to go over here, though. There we go. Now we can get it in and out. It's perfect. It lines up perfectly with this edge, but I don't think it's going to line up with this edge. Actually, it's not too bad. It only hangs over a little bit. Okay, perfect. Perfect. See, my thing was, any way I was putting it in before, any way I went, it was going to end up hanging over the edge, and I really did not like that. All right, I almost got this. And I'm going to put a window here. I'm going to take this out, because I think what I want... Yeah, perfect. It's even facing the right direction. Now let's take this one out then. And do the same thing. Perfect. Cool, so now we got this big area here. I just need to get the last greenhouse. I'm not going to put a tier 1 greenhouse back in because I simply don't have room. I don't have any place to put it where it'll fit here. Alright. So cool. I'm going to want to put a railing in there, I think. But we've got our tier 2 greenhouses in, so we'll start getting bark. And we've got a nice little gallery here where we can just, get a nice look at everything. I probably could have actually put this... Well, no, I couldn't have. It would have just been in the way. It would have just taken up more materials to do it. I was thinking I could have put it closer to the edge over there, but yeah. All right. So that's good for right now. I know I don't know why I went around that way. All right, let's toss this back in here. And this needs to go into cobalt. There we go. And then we can turn that off. Yeah, any place I put the tier 1 now, it's going to hang off. So for now, I'm not even going to think about it. Maybe at some point I'll come up with some way to do it that'll look nice. Suppose I could do something fancy on the front of this, but I'm not going to at the moment. All right, so what else do we have here that we wanted to get done? We got the stairs in. We got our rooms in for the storage expansion and workshop expansion over here. I do need to finish that corner, but we can do that later. We're going to have one extra row of storage over here. That'll be handy. What else have we got here? We do not have any more new drills. We don't have any new heaters. I already put out the tier 2 algae generators, right? I'm pretty sure I did. These. That's what we need next. That's pretty good. We got our tier 2 biodomes up and our 6 flower growers up. I had not expected to be able to do all of them. I didn't think I'd made enough fertilizer for that. All right, so that's good. I'm going to get us... So I could put 2 optimizers out there and get our energy greatly increased. What is this doing here? Why do I have fertilizer sitting here? Oxygen stuff. I've got so much oxygen stuff. I don't know how many oxygen things I can put out there and have it actually... I don't know. Let's do the energy first and I'll think about the oxygen. I just realized I'm going to need 8 sulfur to put in 2 optimizers, and I have 2 sulfur. So, those... These weren't this color before. This is new. Oh, that must be this planet's equivalent of the moss. It's all the tops of the rocks are getting mossier. Tops of some of the rocks. Doesn't look like all of them are getting that way. Oh, the snow has disappeared too. Oh, that's cool. Very interesting. Yes, you get to see where I put the miners right here next to our old base. Just that's what's left of it. I've just left a small section of it. Oh, good. There's quite a lot here. Let's get that, and then I'll take what I can of what's left. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a great big waterfall thing over there. And there. Oh, holy cow. All these have started sprouting water. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I need to go over and take a look at those, but I need to get this stuff back to the base first. I suppose it's a good thing I have all these extra uranium rods now. So we're doing 2 of these, and 2 of those. I'll just put some of the stuff away. 4 of those, 2 of those. All right. I'm wondering now, what is our energy level looking like? Our energy's pretty good. Let's do 1 of each. Instead of doing 2 energy ones, I'm going to do 1 oxygen and 1 energy. So we'll come over here. We're just going to go right to the center of this here. There it is. Put you right there. Now they're putting out almost 500 each. Okay, so that's great. That should put us close to 3,000 total output. And then we'll put 1 right in the center here. And boost the oxygen output from these guys. Right, super. Oh, I just remembered something else. I knew there was something else I was forgetting. We also got the plant rocket. Let's get a couple plant rockets up. I think I have 3 of the heat and 3 of the pressure rockets up now. And of course we got the tier 2 mapping one and all that good stuff. Do I have any rockets? Or do I need to make some? We do not have any rockets. You need to make some. No. What? I'm going to end up having to make some super alloys soon. I'm running out. Okay, and then let's get 4 of those. Oh, that's right. And I couldn't even make them until we got our tier 2 domes done too. Hopefully, we've got 2 bark sitting up here. We should by now. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 bark right there. I'm going to go grab the other one too. This is a long corridor. There we go. Shortcut. And let's just put our extra bark away and go launch our 2 rockets. When I put the extra rockets for the heat and pressure up, I sort of forgotten. I just created a rocket launch, and didn't give it time to clear, so I had a bundle of 4 rockets. And we've already got our tier 2 flower growers. Oh my goodness. So what do we need different for those? We need 1 more super alloy and 1 more fertilizer. Can we upgrade these? Let's get a drink of water. What super alloy do we have? 3. So I'm going to have to make super alloy. And I do not think I have... Yeah, I only have 3. I need 6. I have no algae left. Sadly, I only have enough, or only had enough eggplant to make 2 more fertilizer, so I'm only going to be able, to do 5 of these instead of 6. So this one I'm just going to take out. That way I'll know I'm putting the bonus on. Oh. Yeah. I'm putting the bonus on the good ones and not accidentally bonusing one of the others, or the other. Okay, there we go. And this one. It's great we're able to get these in already, because that's going to be quite a boost to our production here. So like this is going to go from 3,500 oxygen and 43 plants, or no, to 3,500 oxygen and 43 plants. So yeah, it's more than doubling the oxygen, or about doubling the oxygen, and seriously increasing the plants quite a lot. And you, I think I haven't done yet, or have I? Just want to see if this was a tier 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a tier 3 too. Okay, so we got them all. Yeah, we got them all. Wait a minute, I should not have a super alloy left over. Oh, yes, I do, because I took one out. Okay. All right, super, super. We got all of those done. They're going to have to regrow, but our oxygen production should be pretty good now. Let's take a look at how we're doing here. Well, terraforming is definitely moving. Oxygen is okay. Heat, I haven't done diddly with. I still just have 4 tier 3 heaters over at the other site. Pressure, I doubled the number of tier 3 drills. They're actually in the tons of biomass now, so that's good. Purified water cycle. We reached that. I didn't even know I was working on it. Now we're working on vegetation. Well, cool. Power, we're at 1,600. That's good. Let's see, what are we going next? Biomass screen. It'll be nice to have that. I'm sort of waiting on the tier 4 heater here to put tier 4 heaters over here. And this is next on here. We're actually getting fairly close to this. 32, we need 41. That's 49, we need 63. That's not bad. It looks like we're, like almost 2/3 of the way on each of those. Heater, we need 100 to get to that. That needs heat. That needs oxygen. They're both... Now, oxygen, did that pause for a while? I swear that paused. The oxygen's doing pretty well. I really want this, a tier 3 exoskeleton. I also really want a tier 3 jetpack. It's too slow. And I just went ahead and put this up, and we just got our tier 4 heater. So we can finally get moving on heating. Here it is. We're gonna need more explosives. Let's do 2 then. Oops. I'm used to the iridium being on the other side. I rearranged things because of the additional, the addition of tungsten. I don't know if I have enough super alloy. Alright, so we got that. Not uranium rods. Iridium rods, I need 4. Darn it. Let's grab this. We got plenty of iridium, thankfully. And it wouldn't be hard for me to make more, since we can use tier 1 miners to get iridium. That's uranium. Put the stuff in the right box. And I'm not sure really where to put these. I'm going to put them up here. Just sort of on the plateau that's up here. Just to get them out of the way. I'm not going to put any base down or anything. Normally I'd put them in the iridium cave, but we don't have an iridium cave here. There we go. Too bad I don't have a heating fuse. So how did these guys compare? We were getting, let's see, 56 heat before? No, I had 4 of them, so 112 heat. And now we're getting over 1,000. Yeah. I'm getting 10 times the heat now. But at least really, I should be able to take down most of that old base now because we don't need the heaters. And that's why I left it in place, is just to have the heaters there. Also to have, obviously, a shelter over there where we get air and stuff. All right. And, of course, now we've got a storm. I want to go and look at these waterfalls, but I don't want to look at them during a storm, so we'll wait. Oh, come on, the storm well, the storm ended and it was nighttime. Now there's another storm. We just got the tier 4 drill, too. And I was going to sort of ignore it for now because we don't have a source of osmium. But, I mean, not until we get to the drill. But I also noticed that one of the tier 4 drills is going to be better than 8 of the tier 3 drills. So it is going to be a marked improvement putting this one out. So I'm going to put this one out. It's all we're going to be able to put out for now. I need a source of super alloy and I need a source of osmium, and neither one I can get right now. I mean, we're finding super alloy laying around. It's not a huge thing just for normal everyday needs, but yeah, we definitely need more if we're going to start putting out this big stuff. But that's going to help with that. Yeah, and this one we still have a long way to go. We're only about a third of the way there. Fusion generators up next. That's a long way to go. What's this? Tier 2 tree spreader. We don't even have the tier 1 yet. And also a very long way to go. Let's see here. The orbital screen will be nice. That'll be a while. I never bother with the tier 2 food grower. I just wait for the other one here, the outdoor farm. Yeah, we're working on tons of that, but it's a long way to go still. It's pretty much everything here is a long way before we're going to get to anything else. Gas extractor should be our next thing. And then this, our tier 2 ore extractor, will be very nice when we get that. Finally, it has quit, so we can go and get a look at this. Okay, I got to say, this looks pretty cool. Okay, so I thought for a minute there that was part of the mountainside there, but no, that's just another one of these weird geyser things. We got a little lake in here now, too. That's great. Is there anything under here? No. I had wondered if we were going to end up with... yeah, I need to grab this. The aluminum I'm not short on, but the sulfur I definitely need. I'll find the other one. Can I get up here and get a closer look at this? There we go. Look at the plants we got. It's just looking greener and greener. It's going from like a devastated desert to an actual living desert. And that is really, really cool. I think you too. A little bit of water down here, but not much. I do wonder, though, if... I wonder if this lowland area is going to start filling up with water. It can't, because if it did, then that area down there would just become completely flooded. I don't know. You never know. You never know. The game sometimes does not seem to make sense. All right. Well, these are really cool. I am tickled pink about these waterfalls. They look amazing. But we're out of time for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Oh my god, it's another stupid storm. This map gets more storms than you can count. It's just nothing but one storm after another. I need to find my little building so I can get some air. Oh, and this is going to rain things on my head. Let's just get out of here, Growler. Good plan. Have a great day, everyone.